Bonjour! Bonjour!
No. Time for bladder check.
Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch The Last Kingdom Season 3, Episode 2. I just watched the Episode 1. If you want to see my reaction video about that, I'm gonna put the link. I'm still in confinement. I'm still feeling alright. The weather is better, so luckily maybe you're not gonna hear anything. You're not gonna hear any storm or rain or stuff like that. That's gonna be an improvement after the last episode. About the last episode, I'm still surprised and really disturbed by this first episode in a good way. I want to say it in a good way, but still surprised and disturbed by it. For me, the first episode of this season 3 was really such a change after the 2 seasons of The Last Kingdom that I binge watched, you know, and that I saw one episode after the other episode and I watched them, you know, like that. And you know, between the season 1 and the season 2, I said it to you, I felt a continuity between them, like I didn't feel like we changed anything and I was just watching them and again and poof! Episode 1 of season 3 and I'm like, whoa, what is happening with the show? Like, really a lot of things are changing in my opinion. The way of writing it, like really the first scenes of the episode 1 was really there to show us that that's it. We're gonna change the way of writing the show. We began with a mystic scene with Skade, you know, that woman having premonitions about something. And they tried already some mystic things during the first seasons, but each time they said, okay, that was not true, that was wrong, that was a trap, that was a lie. And you know, they were really ruling for being an historic show and being just about facts and all of that. So to begin the season 3 with her having premonitions and them, the writers, telling by the way of writing these scenes what happened during the rest of the episode that it was right, she can have premonition, I'm like, I'm a little disturbed by that. Why not? We had already that during the season 1 and one of Uhtred's girl, you know, had also premonitions, you know, as long as she was a virgin. That was something, I'm not gonna talk about it more, but that was already something. So we already had that during this season 1, so I'm not surprised that they are using it again during the season 3. But they are going further into that and they are really insisting on it, you know, it's really gonna be one issue of the season. That girl, that woman, that crazy woman is gonna be an issue for this season, but also what she can do, what she can say, her premonitions, and like she said that Alfred was gonna die during a battle, so that's gonna be something important. So yes, they are going into that mystic past, so that's surprising for me, which was really loving the fact that it was a real historic show just about the facts. I'm not against it, but I'm surprised about it. They changed also the way of writing the show because of these scenes also and this atmosphere that I felt during the first episode, like it's gonna be more violent, it's gonna be more bloody, it's gonna be more cruel, more rough. Like, we had already rough times during the 2 first seasons, like we had women being raped, we had bloody moments also, we had a lot of violent stuff, but I don't know how to say it, but it felt more sneaky, bloody, you know, really gross. That was not just violent, that was disgusting and I don't know how to say it. See, I'm not feeling okay just to talk about it. Like, I was frightened by these scenes. That was something that could happen during the 2 last seasons, but it was written in a certain way to make us, you know, the viewers, feeling terrified by what was happening, and it worked on me, it really worked on me. But that's also a change of atmosphere for this new season, like beginning the season with these opening scenes, it was really to show us that this season is gonna be violent. This season we're gonna lose people. I already have this sensation, and because also of the time jump between the season 2 and the season 3, because of the fact that we are meeting the new generation, you know, the sons and daughters of everyone, and we are meeting new characters, and they are predicting Alfred dying. Like, I have the impression that we're gonna say goodbye to the old generation during this season to begin the season 4 with a new one. We'll see. I'm preparing myself, that's it, to lose Alfred, and I think before the half of the season. I don't want that, but I'm already preparing myself for that. I prefer to be prepared, you know. We'll see. And also the way of filming the episode was different. It was more... the rhythm was different, you know. The cameras also was more quick, you know, was more fast. I don't know how to say it in another way, like the 2 first seasons of The Last Kingdom were great, but it was also with slow movements of cameras, and we had fast actions, you know, we had battles and all of that, but all of what was out of battles, that was slow movements of cameras. They are really like, you know, posing everyone, like sitting everyone, like everyone was talking to everyone like that, and now, no, that was not like that. Like, really, this first episode, the rhythm was like that, and also the action was happening, I had the impression, in less days than the episodes, the long episodes also of the season 1 and season 2, which were happening in months sometimes, you know, during the time of the show, I mean. I don't know, but really this episode 1 of the season 3 surprised me, disturbed me, in a good way. I'm not against it, like, I'm surprised about it and I want to see more about that. Are they gonna continue like that for all of the season? What is gonna happen? I want to know that. And also, that woman, Skade, that crazy woman, I don't trust her, not even a little bit. I think that she can be dangerous as hell, but I'm as terrified by her than excited to see her on screen, and what is she gonna do next, what is she gonna say next. I have the impression that she can be a danger for everyone. Like, she knew that Gisela was gonna die, and I'm really sorry for Uhtred for that, and she was almost saying that she was tempted by being the next one, you know, into Uhtred's bed. Please, no, don't make that mistake. You know that I don't like when you are a womanizer. Don't make that mistake. We'll see. And she's really not inspiring me, not even a little bit, any trust, you know, any... I'm just terrified by her, but excited also by what she can do, what she can predict. I don't want her on my side, but I don't want her against me. But I know that I want her into the show. She can bring really something else to the show. She is bringing all of this cruel and violent new side of the show, which is interesting, which is disturbing, which is... I don't know. We'll see during this episode and the rest of the season. Today I just have the time to watch one more episode, so that's already great. So I'm gonna stop right now. Like I said, I'm gonna try for this season 3 to post the reaction part also on YouTube, so don't be surprised if this video is getting blocked and I'm forced to re-upload it without the reaction part. It means just that you have to check the description to have the reaction part. You know how it worked for the season 1 and the season 2. If you didn't, I binge watched these 2 first seasons and I made reaction videos about it. I'm gonna put the link of the playlist if you want to see these episodes into the chronological order, you know. And I hope that it's gonna work, because I'm a little tired, you know, of working like that with this show. We'll see. We'll see how it's gonna turn. Let's go for this episode 2. You want to take her out to honor her with A pagan tradition, maybe? If Alfred is learning that you did that. Oh, Uhtred. You were truly in love.
She's drifting away from the earth and upward to the heavens.
Uhtred. He is not the man to guide Prince Edward. Alfred needs to be reminded of this.
I don't like that.
I do not forget what you have done these past days.
These past years. Yes, thank you, Beoka.
She was a good woman.
She was.
There has been a desecration. He was seen.
Please,
The graveyard.
do not make a scene about that.
He was seen willfully disturbing the peace of the dead.
Please.
So, no one but my wife. You'll just swear I meant no insult.
If I may speak, boy.
No.
A continued presence would further poison the soil. In my opinion, the dead are already
Rid.
That's so wrong, all of what you said.
Still married to Aelfried of Berenberg.
Shut the fuck
In the eyes of God, she was a whore.
You will see no
And her
more.
children
Brother Godwin.
She was of no greater worth than the witch
Shut up! You wanted that, the nephew, he did that.
I see he is dead. Cannot be dead. It was slap, no more than that.
He's not dead.
He is dead.
But
I did nothing wrong.
You killed the monk not for the first
he
time.
did it, really?
I'm not your concern, witch.
I did not intend to kill the monk.
I don't like you, and really I don't want you with Uhtred.
You speak another word and I will end your life, no matter the curse nor the consequences.
Just promises.
The king wishes that you swear an oath to the Evelyn to Edward.
Oh.
It is a boy. Swear an oath to a boy and it is the rest of your life.
Yes.
You ask too much.
No, he wants to be sure that his legacy is gonna continue.
Without Alfred, I would not be standing here at all. I would be dead. Without Alfred, there would be no Wessex. There would be no Mercia. No Christendom. Mr. Beckenberg, you've had a good life here in Wessex, and don't you dare say otherwise.
I've earned it.
Yes.
You have land and wealth, for all you can eat and drink.
I've earned it.
Make your choice, boy!
She said that he was gonna break his oath during that night.
I will pay the war guilt. But though I consider Edward to be a fine young man, I cannot swear an oath I will not keep. The word has meaning. I will give you that. Which is the very reason I would like you beside my son. Have I not given enough, Lord?
Also,
Self-pity does not sink you.
oh, Alfred.
I am allowing you to live.
No, don't do that.
You will do as I ask. No, Lord, I will not.
What are you doing?
This means death for you. It can be nothing else.
Away from the door.
Uhtred, what are you doing? You're threatening the king.
You will close him by the door. You will ensure no one follows. And if he does harm you, I swear I will kill him myself.
Oh, Beoka.
How?
No, it's not gonna kill him, they're gonna discuss.
No, it's me where she shall burn in hell for all eternity.
Alfred!
And your gods are alive.
Alfred! And you're hurting him now?
I seem to have broken my oath, Lord.
What is your plan? What did you do, Uhtred? I understand some of his reasons, but threatening him, hurting him, and now both of you want to kill each other? All of what happened during the season 2 were preparing us for that, you know, for them really separating. What are you gonna do now? And your kids?
We're right to Edward. To Ragnar and to the Danes. I wish to be alone.
They're gonna attack Ragnar because of you now. Uhtred, you just created a future war. I'm not praying, I'm just... Oh, you're truly sorry about what happened. Or maybe you were really scared of dying. I mean, oh, that was painful to see him like that. What about you now?
I will employ you and 2 months. Do you know who will make suitable guards?
Tyra is listening to that.
The king asked for too much.
Alfred offering forgiveness.
What Alfred did was ignore Uhtred's pain. That is what he will tell the Danes.
You will? Are you really gonna betray all of what you built?
She wishes to speak to you.
Oh no, please. I don't want to listen to her.
Destroy alongside you as a woman. You have what you've always craved.
No.
Embrace it and embrace me.
No.
Dare to think that you can kiss my wife?
Thank you.
Saw what occurred to your wife. I was not the cause.
Maybe, but
I know you would like to bed me.
you're a curse yourself.
To blame me.
She's great, she's a great character and I love when she's on screen. But please not with Uhtred.
Enemies or lovers. And you shall remain cursed. It's your choice.
Do you feel it? There is more tension and really the atmosphere is different. Can you imagine what just happened? He threatened Alfred and now he's running away.
I am Ethelwald of Wessex. We are here to drink and to see Lord Ethelred.
Oh no! He's gonna make an alliance with Dick. Of course.
What I want is your disloyalty towards Alfred.
And you will have it.
Failing and then recovering for years. Uhtred is no longer Alfred's sword. Uhtred is gone. My own ambitions are clear. I have never hidden.
It's a curse?
I believe Mercia should have its own king. You, Ethelred.
You did not say that during the last season.
I am proposing that we ally ourselves to one another. A betrothal of sorts. An alliance.
You don't have any men.
Lord Ethelred has a stake. The Hearthguard and Fjord to call upon. You, Lord, goes out 3 men and a scabbard and pack horse.
As for Lord Ethelred's guard and Fjord, many say they belong to his wife. She is the one with the battle reputation. Though you must worry that despite her bravery, Ethelflaed may come to some harm alone on her own estate. Heavens forbid. I imagine that would weaken the pretend king foe.
You want to kill her now?
Weakening quite often.